It's not cool for girls to be muscly. I've been told that so many times.
It's cool not to try.
She's good for a
Go
girl.
and pop a kettle on.
I've had so many sexist comments thrown at me for playing football as a girl.
Being known for you have to throw like a girl, run like a girl.
It's not cool for girls to play masculine sports.
You were looked a little bit down on for trying.
Women with muscles are unfeminine and ugly.
You know, going into the gym was not always seen as the, you know, what people do or what girls are
Women
supposed to
focus on shopping and makeup and not working out.
There always appear to be a negative connotation. You very rarely hear somebody using it as a cheer. And I think actually we should be really proud of running like girls.
Step into the shadow if you're trying to hide your silhouette. When they stab you in the back, trust me, they ain't finished yet. Had them on their toes, got them doing pirouette. All this fake love got me feeling I'm the realest here. You know what the deal is here. She can do this without me, yeah, that's their biggest fear. You didn't know.
The biggest thing I noticed when playing sport as I was growing up was probably when I went to university.
When I was growing up, I was able to run really fast and jump really high.
It was about being able to know that I could fail and failure wasn't the end of the world.
But it was really evident in the early days the kind of difference between what the rugby boys got and what the netball girls got.
Going into a new space, not knowing anybody, it's quite scary. Especially being in a closed environment, it's quite hard to find different ways of meeting like-minded people.
It will come from your friends that you surround yourself with if they judge you for doing it.
Potentially their friends are doing other things. When I was much younger, I don't remember any girls being involved.
Role models are so important for our girls in sport to enable them to adopt the right behaviours for personal growth.
All of us from our team could see it and we never really understood why there was such a difference because we were both playing sport at the same level. I think that was always really confusing.
And now we actually have girls and boys playing together competitive fixtures.
There wasn't really many role models at that stage for me.
Sadly, there's a culture nationally or worldwide that looks down on it.
I think it probably comes a little bit from society, you know, like unless you are really achieving and you are really good at something, people look down on you and think, I don't know why you're giving up. It's easier to not try than try and be bad at it. So I think it definitely comes from that sort of stigma in society.
The research tells us that up to 40% of girls drop out of sport in teenage years due to self-esteem. About simple things like it's normal to sweat when you do sport and that shouldn't stop you doing sport.
It was something that I enjoyed and I found that I could meet new people. At school it's really difficult for young women to find that kind of real positive role model.
And working in an industry which then was male dominated is now opening up loads and loads of doors for women.
I don't think people realised, one, how good it was, two, how easy it was to get involved and how much fun it could be.
Clothing wise, you want to feel confident and comfortable in the things that you wear when you play sport. I think personally it improves your performance a lot more.
There's a stigma, a discomfort and embarrassment about talking about women's health issues.
Body image, periods, it can be uncomfortable for girls sometimes as well to play because they're, again, the fear of being judged as well.
Only 20% of girls feel comfortable talking about things like their menstrual cycle, whether that's with their PE teacher, their physio, their coach.
Probably one of the main reasons girls go at sport is not feeling supported, just not feeling that they really fit
There's
in.
always the excuse of not having enough time, but I feel like there's other reasons because of that. But I feel like the actual reason is that they're too scared to put themselves out
The fear
there.
of being judged mainly by people around me. But I think that's very much based on if you surround yourself by the wrong types of people who think trying isn't cool.
We had this piece of paper that allowed us to play in the school's national cup, and it's a really amazing opportunity to wipe that look off the face of somebody.
Because if I let it affect me and if I let it hurt me, I'm just going to get demotivated. So you've just got to let it bounce off. Show them that you're actually good enough to be there.
I think people think it's uncool to try because it makes you stand out. It makes you stand out from the crowd, kind of puts you on a bit of a pedestal, and unless you're comfortable in that spotlight, I think it's a really scary place
There is
to
an
be.
assumption that girls are taking part in sports that are perhaps less than. Sport isn't necessarily harder or easier. It's about skill development and what it actually gives you. We have to remember that the verb for sport is play. We should be playing and we should be enjoying it and we should be having an amazing time.
You can't crush my soul.